Hello everybody, and I'm going to be doing a quick video on the Freescale FRDM-KL25Z development board. More specifically, just how to get a Windows PC to recognize the board when you plug it into the USB. There have been some issues going from a Windows 7 to a Windows 8 or Windows 8.1. Not working on Windows 8 or 8.1 and then going back to a Windows 7 PC and not being able to get the host PC to recognize the board when you're plugging it in. So far there has not been a workaround or a solution with using this board in Windows 8. I'm sure it's just a matter of time that Freescale or somebody will come up with a workaround and be able to get it working on Windows 8. But in the meantime, you're just going to have to work with the Windows 7 and get the new bootloaders installed on the board and get it working that way. Typically when you install the USB cord to the bottom USB port, the SDA port on the Freedom board, it should appear as a mass storage device to the host PC, and it'll have all the drivers and the different functionality from that. But with the issues with Windows 8 or going from 8 to Windows 7 and it not working, you're not going to have access to that drive. It won't even appear as a mass storage device to the host PC. So there's going to be two things that you're going to need. You're going to need to go to Freescale's website and the product page for the Freedom KL25Z. There under the downloads, there is this Freedom KL25Z Quick Start package. And in that package, there are two folders, precompiled examples and the OpenSDA applications, and then the Freedom Quick Start Guide. Freedom Quick Start Guide is a short little, it's almost like a brochure. It's not really an owner's manual. This got some helpful information in there. Pretty much everything I'm going to be going over in this video you can find in this Quick Start Guide. But mainly what we're interested in is the OpenSDA applications and this PEmicro.sda file. That is the bootloader. So to walk you through this, just go to Google and just search FRDM-KL25Z, and you should be able to find the product page for on Freescale's website, and from there download this Quick Start package. That Quick Start package, like I said, has got these two folders, the Quick Start Guide. I encourage you to go to the Quick Start Guide, take a look through that. It'll show you how to install the new bootloader. It'll give you links for the USB drivers from PEmicro. Kind of explains what OpenSDA is. Basically what OpenSDA is, just an embedded programmer that's installed on the board in order to flash your scripts to the flash memory on the board. You can get to the PEmicro USB drivers from that Quick Start Guide, or just go to Google and search PEmicro OpenSDA, and from there you can get the drivers, the USB drivers for the board. So install the drivers from PEmicro's website and download this Quick Start package from Freescale. Once you have those two things, you're ready to install the newest version of the bootloader onto your board. When you download this Quick Start package, it'll come with the newest version of the bootloader. So if yours looks differently than mine, don't worry. I know they have made changes to this since like November 2nd. The USB drivers are new since November 2nd, and this bootloader may have changed. So if yours look differently than what I have here, don't worry, it's just a newer version and everything should work just as good, or if not better, than what I'm going to be showing you here. So leave your Windows Explorer open to this OpenSDA applications folder, and you're going to want to put the board into bootloader mode. The reset button, the button in between the two USB ports, you're going to want to hold that down, press it and hold it down while you hook up the USB mini cord to the SDA port. The SDA port, it is marked SDA on the silk screen. And if you got autoplay enabled, it'll pop up with this dialog box with a mass storage device named bootloader. If you got autoplay disabled or it doesn't show up, just go to My Computer, and you should have a mass storage device named bootloader. Go ahead and double click and open that up, and you're just going to want to drag and drop or copy and paste this PE Micro v105.sda. Yours might be a different version, a newer version than the 105, but just copy and paste or drag and drop that into the bootloader drive, and that will upload and install the newest version of the bootloader onto your board. Now once that is complete, just unplug the USB cord, wait a couple of seconds, and plug it back in. Now the host PC should recognize a mass storage device named FRDM-KL25Z, and everything should be up and operational for Windows 7. Now from this, once you open this drive, this is where you're going to drag and drop or copy and paste your scripts that you want to be uploaded to the flash memory on the microcontroller. And just to make sure that everything's working, go back to your quick start package and go to the folder precompiled examples and open that up. Now all these .srec are scripts that you can upload to the flash memory on the microcontroller. This one ending in demo.srec is one that comes pre-installed on the board when it's new from the factory. So you can just copy and paste or drag and drop this demo.srec to your Freedom mass storage device. And once that's done copying, you'll see the LED change colors a couple of times, and then I'll just go to a solid color and stay there. And then the capacitive touch sensor slider on the side of the board, you can just slide or touch it wherever and change the brightness of the LED. If it doesn't start that script right away, just go ahead and unplug the USB cord and plug it back in. And if the bootloader is not receiving a request to upload new data to the flash memory, it'll start whatever script is installed in the flash memory. And if you want to, you can try a couple more of these other examples that they have in here. Just open your FRDM-KL25Z mass storage device and just copy and paste those in there. Now when you open this, if you unplug and plug the board back in, USB cord, you won't see those files in here anymore. And don't worry, that's perfectly normal. That's how it works. It can only have one script installed in the flash memory at one time. So if you're dragging and dropping stuff in here and all of a sudden it goes away, don't worry, that's the way it's supposed to work. It's working properly. One of the ones that I kind of like to use is this accelerometer I2C RGB.srec. What this does is there's an accelerometer on the board, and it'll change the color of the RGB LED depending on what position the board is being tilted. And one reason I like this is the accelerometer is using the I2C bus, and to change colors on the RGB LED, it needs to pulse width modulation. So you're kind of checking the PWM functionality of the board and the I2C bus when you're doing this. Yeah, see, it's not working right away, so just unplug it and plug it back in. And then you can see it changes green to blue depending on which way you tilt the board to red. It'll change color of the LED. So this way you know the bootloader is working properly. You got the FRDM-KL25Z named mass storage device showing up on your computer, and the bootloader is uploading the new scripts to the flash memory. So hopefully this helps some of you that are having problems getting the Windows machine to recognize the Freedom KL25Z development board, and hopefully soon Freescale or somebody will come up with the workaround so those of you that want to use Windows 8 are able to. But in the meantime, you're going to have to use Windows 7 and just get the new bootloader on there. Stay tuned for further videos and tutorials. Once I get a better setup with the webcam and all that, I will be posting more videos and tutorials with microcontrollers and some other embedded projects. So thanks for watching.